Yeah, I'm Narshad Moosa. I've been playing for 16 years with all the leading clubs in the country. I was with the national team, and then I started coaching in 2005. I retired from football in 2005 from Modern Sporting. After that, I got into coaching, and then it's been 18 years. I'm into this, and mostly I was working with the youth setup, and then it's I joined Bangalore FC in 2017. So 6 years I worked there. As an assistant coach, I was head of youth there, and even the head coach for the reserve team there. So I am having the same role in Northeast United.
So, as you just mentioned, you were in Bangalore FC in the same role as you are right now. So, what tempted you? What persuaded you to come? What project was it? The project? Was it the people? What was it that persuaded you to join Northeast United?
Yeah, uh, you know, uh, it was 6 years at Bangalore FC and achieved. You can't say achieved everything, but yes, we did a lot of good work there, and then somewhere felt stagnant. लगा just एक ठहराव सा आ गया है. See, we wanted some new challenge. So I just spoke to Mandar and I was just telling him, this is what I want to take a new challenge. Maybe I want to go to an I-League club, take some I-League club. So again the question was which club. Then he also had many offers. He had many offers, and then during that time I was we were playing Super Cup. So he said, you finish your Super Cup, then we'll talk about it. That's when we finished the Super Cup and we started discussing about future plans. So he had many offers, I didn't have offers. I had a contract with Bangalore FC, so there was not a problem, but yes, I needed some new challenge. So that's when we started talking about clubs, which club, what we can do, how much we can contribute to a club. So that's when we both we were in the same page. When I told him, what do you feel about Northeast? So he's saying, I am also thinking about the same thing, So why Northeast? As I said before, this is one place where most of the clubs, not most of the clubs, all the academies. Because now if you see academies in Bangalore also, a lot of academies, who's not residential, but still what they do is, they get players from Manipur, Mizoram and all, they're giving them accommodation and they're making them play for the academy. And if you see Northeast United, 10 years, we don't have our own setup. That's where we said, let's start something. Let's see that the talent, the best talent stays with us. Let's groom them. So that's when, and then again, एक होता है, coaches में कीड़ा होता है. To take up challenge, to take risk. Without risk you don't achieve things. So if you're sitting in a comfort zone, that's it. You don't achieve much. So that's when we thought, let's take up this challenge, let's build it. If you see Bangalore FC, they were established in 2013, and then it was only after 3 years they started the academy. It's the same way. We can say that this is a new beginning for Northeast. There is a lot of support from John. He is ready to invest. And then the best thing about Northeast, the team, and especially Assam, Meghalaya, and the neighboring states, all the politicians, the ministers, they are ready to help. And we are still surprised why we didn't use them. I'm telling you, no states. What I feel, what I saw in Bangalore, you don't get much help from the government. This is one state where the government is ready to help. We here at the stadium, if this facility is given to some, say example Bangalore FC, it will be a gold mine for them. There they struggle. So we have everything over here. Everything, I'm telling you. We just asked for something and they said, okay, it's yours, take it. So this is where we have to encash, cash it, and then build from here. So right now, what we want to do is, as Mandar said, We want to have all 8 states. We want to start academy. Now it's not that only in one state one academy. No, say like Manipur. If you go to Manipur, there is a lot of football in Imphal, a lot of footballers in Ukhrul. So maybe we'll start in two cities like Imphal, Ukhrul. If we go to Tripura, maybe that's our plan. Every state have 2 or 3 academies. We will appoint coach, the local coach there, so that what happens is they will have the best. They will scout the best talents. Of course, we will be going there and see that they select the best, so that we help them, guide them. This is the kind of players we are looking for, which we feel can make it to the next level. So for now, we want under 7, under 9, and under 11. And then what the plan is, like all these academies, they will come together in one place, and we'll have a tournament. From that, we'll take the best players who will be in our academy setup, residential setup. So that's the plan. Again, that will take time. It's not a 1 year, 2 year plan. It will take 10 years. You don't know. But yes, that's a long-term plan, and we have been successful with Bangalore FC. Same pathway, So I hope that we create the same level over here, and see that the Northeast. And if you see. When we talk about football, what I feel is, Northeast is one region where they are crazy about football. I don't see much cricket here, whereas it's more football. We keep reminding the players what happened last year. We keep telling them, don't forget, because it's very important to feel hurt. Like how from packed stadium to an empty stadium, how it feels. It was a question to them. The first day, the question to them was that only. We showed them the picture, the packed stadium and the empty stadium. So they could relate. They could sense it, So if you see the Durand Cup, if you see the mentality of the players, it's changed, So again, as the coach also rightly said, everything takes time. Yeah? So yes, now we are building. We have given that confidence to the supporters. So they will start coming in. But again, it depends how we perform in the first few games. Again, we want to take one game at a time. It's a big challenge. But yes, it's not not that we cannot achieve it. The players are positive. We coaches are positive. We are the way we are training, and the way I see the players, the way they are doing, the way they are developing, and I'm sure we will have a decent game this season. And I'm sure we'll have positive results. See, what I have seen 6 years in Bangalore. I'll talk about Bangalore. This is my first year in. So my son, he's 6 years old. Yeah, he was 6 years old, and now he was with the BFC soccer schools. We have a lot of soccer schools there. Some 18 to 20 centers all over Bangalore. Right? And then what happens is they keep growing. He kept growing. In a year, he plays around 45 to 50 games. Competitive games. I'm talking about the matches. So the association, KSFA, they organize games. Then there's a baby league which happens. BFC does tournaments. There are other clubs who started doing tournaments. So that way they're getting so many games. So I've seen that development. Because me as a coach and me as a father, as a parent whose son is playing football, and I've seen that growth, and now the time has come. He got selected for BFC under 13. He as a kid, a 6-year-old kid, being at the soccer school and now representing BFC in the academy, it's a big achievement for him. So we need to create that pathway now for the Northeast kids. So that's our aim, and I would like to request all the associations. It's you cannot blame government is not doing any. you want the associations to come in, because in Bangalore, Mr. Satya, I really respect him a lot because he's one guy. You give him any suggestions like I think this is what we need to do, and he just implements it. And if you see now, they've started with the girls team, girls league, and they started with under 7s. So we have seen these kids playing, the kids enjoying. Now tell me how many matches a kid in Guwahati gets to play? Nothing. Yeah. So we have talents. Only thing is we need to give them that platform. And who will give them the platform? It's the association, it's the clubs. So it's Northeast now. Yeah. So now Mandar has come in. So this is our main aim, that we give games to these kids. We want these kids to play football. And again, we have just come in. It's 3 months. Yeah. It will take some time because right now our main focus is the senior team. Why the senior team? That's also important. When a kid comes in, he should have a hero. Yeah. So in Bangalore, everybody look up to Gurpreet, Jingan, Udanta, Sunil. I want to be Sunil. So we want to create that. So once that is done, and then our youth setup and the pathway, what we are talking about. Yes, we want to be here, and it's not that we are here only for a year or two. We want to be here. We will see that we do something for Indian football. It's not only we cannot say we want Northeast to grow. We want Indian football to grow. And where we are lacking, what you're talking about, we are lacking is not giving enough playing time to the kids. The more they play, the more they keep playing. That's when, and then it's very important to have right age groups. Like here, what happened before? This year they started with 13, 15 and 17. Before, what was happening was it was 13, 15 and 18. So now every coach, any coach wants to win. So I'll give you example like a kid who's from under 11, who graduated from under 11, is come to under 13. Okay, so he's still 11 years old, but yeah. So in his 11, 12, 13. So in this age group, what happens is even 6 months make a lot of difference, physical wise. The physicality, the strength, everything is different. So what happens? A coach, what he does is this 11-year-old kid don't get to play much because the 13-year-old is playing more. So if you go to Europe and all, they have in every age group they have a team 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is what we have to start. It's not that 2 years gap now. We don't need to do that. It's very important. Every age group, we have every year one age group, and we play football. So we need to create that. I would just like to say that believe in us. Our players, the whole staff, the foreign players, all of us, we believe that we can do something. Now it's time for you to believe in us, and start trusting and start supporting us.